Okay, so now that you have purchased your new Driptite sink and vanity base protector, which in this case is going to go underneath the sink, there you can install it in the bathrooms also. But today we're going to show you the installation on how easy it is to install it underneath the sink. So first thing you're going to do is remove everything from underneath here. Obviously, you might have a lot more things than I do, and it could be quite a mess. So most likely it is. You take your cleaner, and just take some cleaner and spray it around in here, and you want to make sure that you get everything out of here. Just clean it, as best you can, and make sure that there's no water left. That's the most important thing. You don't want to have any water underneath here, underneath the pan when you install it. So, okay, now once you have that all cleaned up, we're going to take the Driptite base protector and we're going to put it in. The first thing you want to do is, you can take this off, and you'll notice that on the back of the flyer you'll have the same instructions that we're doing right now. So you'll see everything back here that we're going to do. First thing you want to do is you want to push the drip pan all the way to the back and make sure that it sits flush on the front. If for some reason it doesn't and it's a little bit too long, if it's too short, that's okay. If it's a little bit too long, and the cabinets won't close, so you're going to have to turn this to the side. Get yourself a pair of scissors and easily just trim off the back straight down on the top and the bottom pan. And then your Driptite should fit perfectly. So in my case, I have to lift up the cables, and then we're going to slide this out as it says in the name, Driptite Slide and Fit. You see how nicely this fits? Almost perfectly, it is perfectly flush right against the walls. So the next thing you're going to do, once you have that set and everything looks good, you're going to reach underneath here and you're going to take this 3M waterproof tape and you're going to peel up this little strip all the way to the back. Make sure that your pan is, once you have that off, make sure your pan is out. Fit snug. And then you want to go down the center and just press hard all the way down through this seam so that you set the tape in here. It's important that you press all the way along that seam because that will actually create that seal for you that in 24 hours will be permanent. You won't be able to pull that apart. It's underwater tape. They use it for cameras and things that are underwater to keep them from leaking. So, all right, now we've got the Driptite set in. Everything looks good. Some people, just for safe measures, they like to go to their hardware store and pick up some caulk and run a bead right along the top wall, all the way around the back and on the sides. And let that, and then just smooth that on there, just in case for some reason there might be a drip that comes down the wall from like a back pipe that might come down there. It won't get behind the Driptite pan then. It'll actually hit that bead and then come into the pan. You can also, just for safe measures if you like, run a bead down the center here. You won't need to, but you can if you'd like. So now we have the pan installed, and we're just going to simply put all our items back into the cabinet. And again, that might take you a while if you have a lot of things, but once we have everything in, you can see now that your pan is perfectly set. Your Driptite is installed, and it was that easy. It's just that simple. You will do the same thing for your bathroom pans. It's probably a little bit easier because you won't have the wiring. You just slide it in and slide it out and pull the tape back and set it, and you're done. So that's it. Your Driptite sink and vanity base protector is now installed, and it's going to protect your cabinets for years to come.